Hello everybody, I am P Major and I'll be your host for today's show on Everyday Nigeria. So today we're going to be talking about a woman's perception of love and culture. And I have here by my side.
Hi everyone, my name is Stella.
In case you didn't hear it the first time.
Adibe. Yeah. I'm from Anambra State.
Miami State.
I'm from Anambra State and I'm an event presenter and a serial entrepreneur. Wow. So yeah, I sell things. My handwork is actually making beads. I make beads, female bead and bags.
I'm getting a bead. So today we're going to be talking about women perception of love and culture.
Okay.
So the first question on our list is, how do women interpret love?
Okay, women actually interpret love with emotions. When I say emotions, because we women, we love with emotions. You understand? Yeah. We actually, if we don't show that emotions, we're not showing that love.
We are trying to say women are more emotional
than men, which everybody knows.
And is that their best way of communicating?
Yes, their best way of communicating and their activities when it comes to conversations too.
Yeah.
Yes, and we reciprocate that. If the man is not giving us that conversation, we feel that the man is not loving us and we shouldn't even love the man. So we show our love through conversations. Yes, emotions, surprise gesture, and the conversations.
Surprise gesture, I think that on its own triggers emotion.
Yeah, like
due to excitement.
Yes. It triggers the emotions because one thing about women, if you love a man, we always want to do our best to be a supportive system to him. You understand? So we bring out all our love and respect.
Can that be like in general to women?
Yeah, yes, of course. All women, we have this in us. Most women will be like, they don't give man respect. That is man that's supposed to give them the respect.
Oh, we're going to that respect as well.
Okay. Because every woman have that deep down love that they always bring out. Yes, every woman love. We show love to our man. So it's normal for us to give our man that respect and love and support.
Sorry to chip this in. What would you say about women that turn their man to ATM, just ATM machine, and don't give any kind of moral support? Because this is what you said now. You say when a man loves a woman, when a woman loves a man, to say the woman shows some level of support, right? Like what you said.
Yes.
What about the one who don't support? I just believe that the man have to do everything for.
Yeah, some people.
And the woman have to do everything for him. For her, I mean to say.
Okay, some ladies believe that men have to be the provider. Yeah. Because that's what men are meant for. Men have to provide for the home. Yeah. You understand? I'm not saying that women should be reluctant about it.
Okay.
We shouldn't support our man. Of course, every woman don't want to be a liability to their man. And men generally value that respect. When I give you, you'll be able to give back. Not that when I give you, you just take it and useless it. You don't have anything in return. You understand? Just like a man giving a woman his ATM, like you said, being an ATM. If I give you, you go withdraw so amount from my ATM. Yeah. You withdraw the amount. Then it's not what you use the whole money that they ask you to do. As a reasonable woman, you have to divide it. If you know that
use what you need.
Yeah, thank you. If you know that what you want that money for is enough, use the remaining to do other things, not that you will just leave it and just squander it and spend it.
That's about women. I say opportunity comes but once, so when you see this kind of opportunity,
every woman like luxury lifestyle. You understand? Yeah. They want to live it big. They want to live that kind of luxurious life. That when they see the opportunity, they grab it. Yeah. And why some men are using it to test them. You understand?
Yeah.
They're really using it to test them. So if they see that opportunity, definitely they want to grab it. You understand? They want to grab it.
By feeling the taste now.
Huh?
So by feeling the taste.
It depends on how the man is testing. If the man is testing in a way of sexually, it's an opportunity for the woman to grab. Like, you're giving me, I'm giving you. But if the man comes in a way of, okay, so commitment, then you shouldn't go that way. You shouldn't show your color that, okay, this is what you're after.
Yeah.
Because everybody loves money. Everybody loves that lavish lifestyle. Everybody wants to live it one way or the other.
Yes.
Let's be honest with ourselves.
Everybody loves it.
Yes.
Even the man. Men. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, to the next one. What is a woman's kind of man? In your own perspective, you don't need to
okay, in my own perspective, a woman kind of man should be a man that honors, respect her, love her, bring out the best in her, and not a violent man.
You've not even talked about money aspect.
Yeah.
Because if you ask an average, what is a woman's kind of man?
They will say the money. They'll be like like they want the money and they want the man that spend a lot on them. Yes, but I'm looking at basics. Yes, the basics, not the one that their eyes are up.
Yeah.
You understand? Not the ones that their eyes are up. So that is it.
So, what women don't like emotional men?
Let's say women. Okay, just like I was discussing with somebody, and I was like, okay, how did men show their own emotional connection? He said that men shouldn't show too much of it. Yeah, and I saw a lot of different talks about it online, that men shouldn't show a lot of it. Yes, I'm in agreement with that. Men shouldn't show a lot of emotional connection to their women, but also give the woman an attention, because we women, we are attention seekers. We love attention. If our man doesn't show us attention, we feel that the love is not there. But not extremely, not the one that is excess. Don't give the woman that excess attention, because women will get bored. Yeah, we get bored. So when the attention is getting too much, just like I'm just on my way now, my girlfriend start calling me all the time. Like, what are you doing? When you know I'm on broadcast, I'm doing something, and you're disturbing me. I'll get bored. I'll be like, you don't even have self. You don't know your limits. You don't know when to call and when not to call. So I'll start finding it irritating.
Sorry to say, you're beautiful, so I don't think your boyfriend is going to have peace anyway. He's like,
of course, he knows that I'm here, so he knows that actually, you gave me some words about this.
Okay. Like words of encouragement or things to chip in?
Yes, some words to chip in, words of encouragement. So about this conversation of how do men give their emotions, like if they really show that too much emotions and stuff like that. And I asked him, he said that how do we do it? You understand? He gave me the attention I need, but he doesn't show his emotions that much, because when you show your emotions, you drop your self-value. Yes, you just drop it, and we women will start seeing it as this one is remote control. Now, if I tell him to come, he comes. And some women like to control their man. So if I tell him come, he comes. So what is there? This one is my pimping. So and as a man, being a man is like a title. You understand? Being a man is like a title, and men are known to be that title. So you need to hold that title. If not, you will lose it. And women will take things for granted so easily. Yeah. Once you give us openly, we grab it immediately. So that's how we are.
You are really fragile.
Yes, we are.
Anyways, to the next one. Say, why do some women struggle with vulnerability?
Okay, some people don't really understand what vulnerability means.
Exactly. I wanted to, but since you, thank you.
So vulnerability is actually showing your strength, not your weakness. You understand? Telling people, showing how strong and how supportive you are, not being a liability. You understand? Showing that your weakness, that your lazy side of you. You get? Bring out that superwoman out. Once you bring out that superwoman out in your relationship or marriage, bet me, I tell you, your husband will admire you. No matter how your husband said that he doesn't want you to work or he doesn't want you to do anything, he just wants you to relax, don't. Show that strength, show that superwoman. Try to do something, don't just feel reluctant. That's what I would say when it comes to women being vulnerable in relationship or marriage.
But a lot of them they have this fear of getting hurt, after putting in so much into a relationship, like investing and all of that, then all of a sudden they lose the guy.
Yeah,
I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I understand.
Like in terms of, mostly financially, it's always the man putting in. Most of the hard part is mostly the man. Let me just say that. I don't know. I can. Sorry to say.
Okay.
Someone once asked a question that if you take away sex, what else can a woman give a man? So I sat down and I thought through that question, and I try not to stay on it too much.
Okay.
Why? Because there's a way God has built a man to be. We are the almighty supplier.
Okay.
We are acting like in God's stead.
Yeah.
So we provide for family, we give protection. So these are more like the responsibility God has given to a man. So women in most aspects is providing more like a help. So when that person has that question, like you just I had to take a deep breath and go through that question. So I feel like maybe if you can help buttress.
Okay. This is question that flies everywhere on air. That's what the women bring
to the table.
Now let me tell you.
Yeah.
Somebody will say, it's just sex. Some women will say it's just sex. If I do not give you sex, then nothing else. No. There's a lot of things women bring to the table. Just for instance, if a man gives us money, we turn it to business. If a man gives us his sperm, we turn it to babies. You understand? So there's a lot of things that.
So that's like woman is a multiplier.
Yes.
What about the woman multiplier?
Woman self is also the neck. If the man is the head, then the woman is the neck.
Yeah.
So it's the woman that is controlling. If you remove head now, the body cannot actually stand. You understand? So it's the woman that is the rest of it. Yeah,
the neck controls all have access to all the veins in the body. Yeah.
So the woman is to keep the home. You understand? We have to keep the home. The man, yes, normally the man is to go provide. But the woman is to set the home, because if you don't set the home, it's going to break.
You know that if a man gives the woman a house, then the woman gives him a home.
Thank you. If a man gives,
I saw that one online.
Yes, definitely. If a man gives a woman a house, the woman is to make it a home. You understand?
Yeah.
To make it a home, because we are to keep that home safe. If we don't keep it safe, like I say, it's going to break. You understand? It's going to break.
When you say safe in what aspect?
When I say safe, in all aspects actually.
Okay.
Both the relationship, the home, the kids, because men don't really have time for all that to take care of the kids. Their own is to go and provide and bring to the home.
Yeah.
We have to do the nurturing.
Yes.
You understand? We have to do the nurturing in the home to take care of the kids, the house chores, and the rest, and other things that fall in between. So that's what I mean safe. We have to keep the home safe. You understand? I'm not talking safe in the way of maybe if there is trouble, is the woman to jump in. No, I'm not talking that way. I'm not saying that. I'm saying safe and to keep the home okay when it comes to to unite the home. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the safe I'm trying to say, yes.
Okay, this one is a very sensitive one. Okay, let me trade up. This one it says, how does the Bible instruct? Are you a Christian, first of all?
Yes, I am. I'm a Christian.
Okay, thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity. See, I said, how does the Bible instruction to submit to your husband impact a woman's relationship?
To be submissive to your husband. Okay.
Sorry, to further explain what I just read. These have caused it has brought up a lot of misconception.
Okay.
Well, as clear as this passage about women submitting to a man, a lot of people still have trouble with it in our today's world. Because some women want to have some level of power over their men. So I don't know if you can further help us buttress.
Being submission doesn't mean to be a slave. Being submission means to respect. Now, men in general see respect as love. You understand? So being submissive doesn't mean your man should put a leash on your neck and say anything you do. So some men does that, but I don't like it. Some men want their woman to be slave in their house, which is not right.
Okay.
You understand? The Bible says we should be submissive. And what men should love.
Yeah.
You understand? Men should love. And how do men see their love? How do they read their love? Is respect. You understand? So being submission is being respectful. Respect your man. Just respect him. When you respect him, when he asks you to do something.
I wish I can give you a loud mic on this.
So when you respect your man, you're showing him that love.
Yeah.
You understand? But when you give us that attention, you give us that emotional support, those things that we need, you're showing us love as well. You get. But men don't really like that. Too much love. They love, but not too much. They want that respect. When you give them that respect, you're showing them that you're emotionally committed to them. You understand? So being submissive is to be respectful, not to be slave. Please don't get it. Please don't get it wrong. Not to be slave. You have to be submissive to respect your man. You understand? Whatever your man asks you to do, you do it. Not that when some men are very abusive. Very, very abusive. Yeah. They misinterpret that word. They don't get the word straight. They feel that being submissive is to be slave, to slave your wife, which is not right. Men too have to reciprocate that respect to the woman as well. Not just the woman giving the man the respect. So please get the word that being submissive is to give respect.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to add, but let me not add. Let's move to the next. Because we can stay on this topic for as much as we can. So, this one is, why do some women use "I don't need a man" slogan? Like, the temerity for me. Like, the audaciousness. Because something that God has programmed to be so, some people decide, no.
They don't need
a man.
They don't need a man to be on their own. That they just want to just do their thing. Some people even prefer to have a surrogate children, and that's all.
That's terrible.
Yes, they just prefer it. They don't even want a man to need them. They just want to continue to have fun. Everybody have their choice.
Okay.
Yeah, in life, everybody have their choice. But when it comes to Africa, we have this mentality that we the ladies, if you don't get married, is a taboo. As we're growing of age, yes, like not early. Especially when we're in our 20s, we're already, getting ready for.
Are you trying to say it's okay not to get married?
I'm not trying to say it's okay not to get married. Everybody have their choice. That's what I'm saying. Everybody have their own perspective, their own thinking, their own reasoning. Some people come to this world and they don't want to have children. Yes. Why some people are. I mean, if I come to this, as I'm on earth like this, I'm seeing everybody get married. I want to get married.
Yeah. I'll
use myself as an example. I want to get married. I want to have home. You understand? So I have this logic thinking of, as I'm getting of age, is to settle down. And and I know that most women out there also have the same thinking. You understand why some don't even bother at all because it's not even in their list of getting married. Some people will be like, I just want to have the money and I don't need a man. It's very common. Even some of our celebrities, let's be honest with ourselves, most of them don't even care.
Yeah, I even wanted to call out one celebrity, like Attention.
Okay.
Attention now is not married though.
Yes.
I think, was she married?
I don't think I've even gotten any history of her like have
we have a lot of celebrities, like female celebrities that are doing well. They can barely stay with a man. I can count. Let me measure them. Attention. I think Tiwa Savage.
Tiwa Savage, she was married and she got divorced. Probably because of the abuse, according to her, the abuse she had with her husband.
But do you feel like someone like Tiwa Savage will respect her husband?
Someone like Tiwa, I see her like someone that have this good heart and love. Maybe because of the key tone she put on her music.
Are you judging from past side of you? This is actually the past side of you. Some people can be all loving on TV.
So it depends. But what she told us, what we know, that her ex-husband was abusive. Just like Tonto Dike. Ex-husband was abusive. You understand? Someone like Tonto now, she's open, which I know in my own. Maybe everybody have their own thing.
Them not like you as a man, I cannot marry Tonto Dike.
Actually,
because she's so direct.
Yes, she's
in my own view. She's so direct.
She has this alpha woman in her.
Yeah.
She's this alpha queen.
She challenges anything.
Yes, if you see it both in real life and for people that have seen her in real life and social media, the way she bring her things, but you know what? Every woman that have that kind of behavior have a soft spot in them. Just that I've not met the right person. You understand? Every woman that have that kind of harsh, no matter how you use your flame is too high, there's a person that can use water, just a drop of water to quench it. You understand?
Okay, once they have the right means.
Just once they have the right means, yeah.
Wow. Okay, let's go to the next one. So, why do some women use... Okay, I think we've gone past that one. So, what is the role of respect in a romantic relationship? Let me further say, when we talk about a romantic relationship can get to a point where the woman has seen the man finish.
Okay, but I won't say that because definitely if you marry, you will see your husband finish.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You will see everything, the in and out, his flaws. Those things that you did not see when you're doing romantic relationship, you understand? You will see everything. Definitely, you see everything finish. So, I won't use that that statement you just used. I won't use that because there are married couple out there. That have known that, have seen it, and most of them are even regretting that. This is not the person I would have ended up being with. That's the thing I will only say in my own is. The advice I'll give every couple out there, everybody is doing boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, is to know your spouse. Because if you don't know that person you're with, then you end up opening your eyes at the end of the day. You see what those signs you're saying. Because definitely, if you're going into anything, I would say you should put it in prayer.
Yeah, but my focus is like, what is the role of respect in that romantic relationship? Like, I feel like. When a woman sees a man finish, and especially when the man is all loving, I'm saying it because I've seen it play out. Okay. When the man is all loving and when the man is all caring and always there, the moment they go intimate or they exchange one or two,
the respect drops and everything.
The respect drops.
Yes.
Because now the man is all loving. As when the man is authoritative, it won't be easy. But when the man is all loving, like he's meeting all the criteria.
Okay.
The man is humble, he's loving the wife, like the woman in return. Then what is the role of
the woman's own respect for the romantic relationship? If a woman, like I said, if a woman doesn't love you, she won't give you that respect. There's nothing you will do, come rain, come sun. There's nothing you will do on that relationship for the woman to give you the respect you're expecting. But once the two partners love each other, you don't need to tell the man. When the man is giving, he's getting it more from the woman. 100% the woman is bringing the respect, and what the respect in a romantic relationship are very, very logical, which are wake up in the morning, those things that men like, cook, do the chores, like those romantic things, you're bringing it back, you understand? Especially the ones that like food, that their love language is food, you understand? You do it, you show that you're giving him that respect that you need in romantic relationship. Maybe he's getting you gifts and he already told you those things that he wants in a relationship. All you just need to do is to do those things. And that's if you love him. Because I know some girls are very stubborn. If they love him, if they don't love him, they won't do any of those things.
Man, this is
they won't do any of those things. You understand?
That's 100% true.
Yeah.
So true. Anyways, we'll take a short break right now so that we can get our stuff together. We have a lot of goodies when we come back, so stay tuned. Alright, welcome back. So we're going to continue on our topic that says women's perception of love and culture. So I hope you had a brief chill. Okay, so we'll continue our question. What do men ask for too much respect from women?
Sometimes I will say yes.
I think you're picturing somebody when you're saying this. You pictured somebody. I wish you can know that picture. You can see that picture with you.
I will say yes.
Okay.
Yes. Sometimes men ask for too much respect. Which are those men that don't understand what it means to respect at all? Some people convince, like they have this twist and flip of respect and submissive. You understand? So don't get the two.
Maybe you should help us with the differentiation between submissiveness and respect.
Okay. Being respecting someone is when you try to
slavery, please add slavery, because I know slavery, you separated submissiveness and slavery. Yes. So I think you should now tell us the difference between submissiveness, respect, and slavery. Like a woman being a slave to a man.
Okay, when a woman is being respectful to a man, is trying to do the needful, like not the needful when it comes to provision or to start providing and stuff like that. At least be supportive. Yes, that's being respectful. And being submissive is to show your impact in the marriage or relationship. It falls under being respectful, not to be slave.
Slave, yeah.
Yes. Being slave is different. It's when somebody tell you to lick the floor, you lick the floor. That you don't have your freedom. You understand?
I think that's slavery.
Yes, that's slavery. That you don't have your freedom to do things.
How about loyalty?
You can't bring yourself. Then being loyal is being faithful. Being faithful to your person.
To your partner.
Yes, to your partner.
Yeah.
Have a meaningful conversation.
Yeah.
You understand? It also falls under respect too. Because when you're being loyal, you're having meaningful conversation, you're being faithful to your person, and definitely you're you're bringing that respect into it. You understand? The man will not see you as someone that values him.
Yeah.
Yes, not someone that just take his things for granted. So yeah. So those are the three different things, like.
But at least a woman is to submit, and at the same time is to respect the man.
Yes, not to be slave.
Not to be a slave.
Not to be a slave. That's why I'm saying that some men misinterpret that word, respect. And submission. So for your woman to
can you give like a lame example of how a man should? A lame, when I mean a lame, like something we could literally say in our daily activities. How a woman should respect a man.
Something we could easily say in our daily activity, how a woman should respect a man. Those basic things that I even mentioned earlier. Like, you know what your man wants, do it. You don't need to ask him. You understand? When you do it before he asks, you will be respectful. You're respecting him. You don't need to start stressing him because maybe he went to work, he's already stressed. You understand? You don't need to add to it. But when you're making things easy for him and for you, everything will flow. But when you're being disrespectful, you know the things he asks you to do, you don't do it. It causes problem in the relationship or marriage.
What about a case whereby a man asks you not to go to a particular location, but
and you want to go,
and you really like, see, you really want to go. In short, it's in your spirit. And you know that moment where you will feel all your life until you met this guy. Now this guy is telling you, don't go. And he's hitting on it, don't go. And you really want to go.
See, I'll use myself for instance. Because it has happened to me, it's an experience to me before.
Okay.
So there's this outing I really want to go and my man don't want me to go. Like, I really do want to go. But the reason why he doesn't want me to go, you understand, was because of it's late. He doesn't want me to move out late. He wants me to be safe. You understand? He doesn't want, not that it's stopping me from not going that particular outing because of it's late and the security aspect of it. But me, I was like, I'm going to be safe. Like, I'm okay. I know that nothing will happen to me because I really want to go this. But when I saw his facial impression, I saw that he really don't want me to go that party. You understand? He really don't want me to go that event that day. So what did I do? I just told my girlfriend that, do you know what? I can't make it. I have to just sacrifice that moment for him because I know he doesn't want to go it. He doesn't want to go that place.
That was respect.
That was respect. Yes.
You know, because I've seen it play out. So, are you my father?
Yeah.
Are you God? Yes, different. Like, who are you to tell me what to do?
Exactly. That's some girls that are being stubborn. It's okay to be stubborn. You understand?
Is it okay to be stubborn?
Yes, most men like stubborn girls. I won't lie to you. It's okay to be stubborn, but not to be too much stubborn. Know when to play your part. Know when to put that stubbornness. Not all the time.
You're not training your balance. So there are times where you need to be stubborn.
Yes, it's okay. It's okay to be stubborn.
Give an example.
Because sometimes now you want to do something and your spirit, your instinct is telling you not to do it. But the person, maybe your partner, your spouse wants you to do that and you don't want to do it. It's okay to say no. It's not every time yes. So sometimes being stubborn, resisting on that thing, it's okay. It's sometimes even attractive. Some people find it attractive.
You know, I find it attractive personally. Let me. I'm not supposed to talk about my own personal, but let me add it personally because there are cases where maybe in terms of business idea, in terms of maybe there's an opportunity somewhere and maybe the guy is saying don't go. I think that's a very good platform to be stubborn. Or maybe
if there is an opportunity somewhere and the guy is telling you not to go, I would say it's a no. Why will you have an opportunity that you know that will benefit both of us and you're telling me not to go? That's not.
No, I'm not saying it. Let me not say it in that manner. Okay. When I mean an opportunity is maybe he has a different plan that he's trying to follow. It's not like he's telling you not to go because there is nothing. Maybe there is something, but. You just do on your own. You just want to grab the opportunity first before you focus on that one that he has.
Okay. If there's a situation like that there's an opportunity ahead and but your man is having a plan or something towards it. What I will say is that it depends the opportunity.
Okay, depends on the opportunity.
Yes, it just but if it's something that is not beneficial. I would say why you follow your mind, because you don't know what is what he have for you.
Who has for you? Yeah.
Yes, and it may be anything that your man is trying to bring on the table, something that will
benefit
the both of you.
Yes, it's true.
So I would rather quit that one and focus on my man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is just 2 more and we'll wrap up. Okay, so how can women balance their desire for independence with the need for intimacy?
How can they balance their independence?
Okay.
Some women, when they want it from their man, they don't tell them. We use body language for it.
But why?
Because most women, most ladies don't like saying it out.
They're scared of being rejected.
Yeah, something like that. And they don't want to hear that.
But people are fond of telling men, no, I'm not in the mood. Please. They'll not give you rules. Please, you have to touch it before I return them.
It's actually normal for women to have those feelings first before we move to it, because our body system is wired in a different way with men. You understand? Men sometimes they don't even need to do too much romance before they erect. You understand? They only see a body figure and they're already ready. Straight up. But women, we need some romance. That's what they call us emotional beings.
I think it's because of women they develop that word foreplay. Because we like going straight to the point.
Actually, it's also a movie too. Have you seen the movie?
No.
It's actually,
I've heard of it.
It's a good movie. Yeah, so we have this emotional way of reacting to things. We don't like telling our man. It's nature. Most women tell their man, they're very open, they're open-minded, and if they want to do, just go straight up and tell their man. Why some is body language?
Do you know that of a truth? On an average, men like it. Like men likes when a woman acts.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot. I won't lie.
It's a crazy turn on.
I've heard that a lot. Whenever you want it, just let me know. Like, say it. You understand? But there's this instinct in us.
Like restraining?
Yes, that is not giving us that zeal to.
No matter how free you are.
Yes, no matter how free it is. Especially when we like this particular guy and is everything to us, especially new relationship. But when the relationship is getting old, we already know each other. We have known our flaws. We're already best of friends. Of course, we can literally open our mouth to say anything to the man. But when the relationship is new, you know that first time love now.
Yeah.
For you to even open your mouth to say it out, it's as if this guy is going to feel that I'm a bad girl, that I'm into the streets, that okay, I know all these things. So we want to pretend first. We don't want to show that
pretend.
We don't want to show that our woman instinct in us, you understand? So we want to we'll shy away from it. We want the man to make the first move. Yes, we want the man to make the first move.
Stressing the men. A man cannot go outside, walk, come back, and still walk in the house again.
Let me put this, if it's married couple, then I'm married. If a man go outside, comes back. Of course, you guys will have had 1 or 2 conversations that lead to, okay, this is what I want. I want to eat you first. Most men like using that word. I want to eat you first before I eat
eating normal food.
Yes, the normal food.
Okay.
You understand? So once your husband already tell you or say that to you, what you need to do is to go on, get yourself ready. You already know and stuff like that. And you don't even need to tell your husband, you want to. Because he is your husband. Whether you want it or you don't want it. He is the man, he needs it. And before he even bring you to his home, he definitely did do the right thing, pay your diaries. So he own you. Yes, he own you. So you have to do what? Submit to that his needs. That's when the word.
Sorry to add, because I'm just considering.
Okay.
Do you know that? I know this what we are saying is not about this one I want to ask.
Okay.
But let me just chip in. Do you know that? So women still defend the fact that they could easily reject their husband even in marriage. Would you think that's right or wrong?
Reject their husband even
In terms of sexually?
No, I won't accept that, because when you start rejecting your husband,
You're giving him
saying,
platforms.
yes, start giving him attitude, start giving him reason to, actually it's even reason to look outside, because you're giving him an open way. But if a woman rejects a man, it means something. Let the man go and do his thing. Like, it really actually means something. Yes, if a woman rejects a man when it comes to sexual and they are married, it actually means, so you should go and look deep into that. Is that a question is why they have a good conversation, or they go for therapy section, talk about it. Maybe the woman is mentally stressed. There's something bothering her that she couldn't say. You understand? So they need to tackle that thing, because if they don't tackle, they don't look into it, the woman, that's when cheating coming. The thing will not be okay with the two spouses, like it will not be okay with the two partners. So a woman should not, I'm against it.
Yeah.
Yes, a woman should not reject her husband when he wants it.
I like your response. Thank you. I love your response. Okay, finally. So what is the connection between faith and love what's the connection between faith and love for women?
Okay, the connection between faith and love. First of all, I would say everybody have their own belief system. Everybody have their own belief system. When it comes to Christianity, we need to put our faith into action, which is the love. Like, we need to put our faith first. Call on God, ask God what we want. You understand? Be open-minded, because if we don't seek faith first, we don't know how to love.
Okay.
Yes, we don't know how to love. So when it comes to faith and love in a relationship for a woman, it's bringing Christ first in it. Put Christ first before you jump into a relationship. Yes, you don't just jump into a relationship when you don't have Christ or whatever you're believing on. Whatever that works for you, that you believe on. Because some people are atheists. I mean, how do they call that word? Atheists. They don't even believe on Christ or anything. They're just on their own. They believe that nature works for them. Why some people are culture, traditions.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's what I would say. When it comes to faith and love, a woman should seek, as a Christian, a woman should seek God first. Because when God is involved, everything goes at ease.
Yeah,
everything goes at ease.
I want to mention a case. Okay. I'll mention two cases. First of all, I don't know if you know this woman. I think it's Osinachi. This woman that sang, what was that song again? That Igbo song. That she has been suffering in her marriage, and she died as a result of
violence and yes, and abuse.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that woman. May I so rest in peace. Actually, for that woman case, I was so touched about it.
Why I mention that case is because she loved her husband. The level of love that she had for her husband is incredibly massive. It's something that you have to be crazy to stay in that kind of marriage.
Yeah.
So
I will not even say that one is love. You have to be mad. But okay, let me just leave that aside. She loved her husband, and at the same time, she has been tortured. She was constantly tortured in the marriage, and she didn't say a word. Sure, nobody knew when she passed. Sure, when they started rushing out to the hospital, that's when they start getting the whole story about her being tortured throughout.
So I'm going to go to shorter.
Right.
That woman's case, some people are facing it currently and they're quiet about it. Now, when it comes to that case in general, first of all, you shouldn't settle for less. When I mean you shouldn't settle for less, you shouldn't go for an abusive partner. You shouldn't go for an abusive. Definitely, before you go into something, you will look at it now. If this thing is okay, if it's not okay, you drop it and you pick another one. I mean, so you shouldn't settle for less. In her own case, I don't think that, like you said, I don't think that's love. That's obsession. I think she was obsessed with her husband in one way. Maybe there's something, she loved her husband so dearly. Some people say it's because of her children, and that's why she doesn't want her children. She doesn't want to leave her children. Yeah, some people still live in that olden days mentality when it comes to relationship. Because of my children, I don't want to leave. I want to stay in the home and stuff. To be dying in silence. No, that's not it. I feel she was obsessed with her husband. When you're obsessed with somebody, you don't want to leave. You don't. There's nothing anybody will tell you. I even heard that her twin sister was even talking to her and stuff. That she has a twin that was talking to her, that she used to complain about the whole scenario. And
what about being religious? There's this thing called being religiously blind. When I say being religiously blind, the sense that I've seen people that I don't want to just talk about love just because the Bible termed divorce as something bad. Tracy. So they don't want it to happen to them. They want their case to be that they were the ones that actually divorce because they are actually leaders in church.
Yeah.
And now let me also say this. Do you know that same Osinachi husband, I think her name is Osinachi. I think that same lady, the husband too is a Christian. And this same Christian, I'm saying this without a doubt. There are a lot of Christian men, leaders in church that beat their wife out.
Of course.
And we are not here to talk about leaders in church, but I'm just saying it because it actually concerns it. I want to hear your own view. What do you think about people who are religiously blind? That religious, being religious, because the Bible says, it means you should die in the marriage.
So we should not stay there and
endure. That's part of the gift of the Spirit.
That's when you have the Holy Spirit in you, there's no way God wants His children to suffer.
Yeah.
Because Jesus Christ has already come to this world to die for our sin.
Exactly.
So there's no way He will see His child suffering and He will not come to help the child.
Yeah.
You understand? So before you jump into anything, you seek for Him first. No matter how, He might have shown her signs that I want you to live. I don't want you to suffer anymore. I want you to live. When the children of Israelites was in the hands of the Egyptian, what did God do? God sent who? Moses to come and bring them out.
Yes.
Because He doesn't want them to suffer. He wants them to stay. Like He wants them to have their freedom.
He said, my thoughts for you.
Yes, He wants them to have their freedom. Because if you want them to suffer, He will leave them there. Yeah. You understand? He will leave them there. But our own case, she was blinded, like you used the word, she was blinded. And this thing comes with our leaders that preach the gospel. The way they preach it. Not all pastors knows how to preach, how to give those words out. Not all pastors there's a difference between preaching and lecturing.
Some people also know how to listen.
Misinterpret words. Yes, you're right. Some people don't know how to listen.
Yeah.
That's why if you don't understand things, you ask. Yeah, there's a saying that say people that ask don't miss road. It's the ones that ask that miss road. So if you ask, you will definitely know your direction. You will know where the gospel, whatever you're reading, maybe Quran, whatever that is leading you, is taking you to. When you ask, you know your direction.
Yeah.
But I don't think she asked questions. She did an investigation. Maybe she did not talk to her family, because I heard in her when she died, the news that was coming out that she couldn't talk to her family that much. The man really caged her from all those things. So in that aspect, in that situation, what she needed to do was to go one-on-one conversation with God. When she go one-on-one conversation with God, God will definitely reveal to her that this is not the person. Don't worry, I've forgiven you. God forgive everybody. No matter how you sin, God will forgive you. So even if you leave that marriage and you jump, I don't see people that leave marriage and go to a good one and they're living fine, they grow old together.
Yeah.
If God doesn't want them like that, something will happen soon.
But would that mean that divorce is okay?
In Christianity way, divorce is not okay. But in humanity way, divorce is actually okay. So I'm not saying divorce is okay and is not okay. It depends on your human self. That's why we have our instincts. That's why we have what directs us, our spirit being that directs us. So if your spirit being say, this is what you are, this is who you are, follow it. Don't question it. Don't question it, just follow that direction.
Okay, actually, I just want to know, and this one is about. I just wanted to wrap up with this one. This one is about it's a short video. It's a skit. The woman is not acting right in the house, but anytime the pastor comes visiting, hey, she will kneel down to open the door. She have never served her husband kneeling down, but she served the pastor kneeling down in her house. While the husband was watching, the husband was just giving attitude because he has never seen that kind of. He has never seen her display that level of humility before. He has never even displayed it to him in person. But now that will bring about: should a woman respect a man of God more than the husband?
No. I won't say no. That's not good. I used to see a lot of women to do that. They'll be calling their pastor daddy. They'll be calling their pastor yes sir. Meanwhile, their husband might even want them to call them themselves, like call them that daddy. Some people see it as romance when you call your spouse daddy or mommy. They see it as romantic, something to do. Than calling. No, I won't support that. You shouldn't start kneeling down for your pastor or respect your man of God, of course, not in some ways, but give your husband that respect that you need and give him that your pastor. Is your pastor marrying you? Is your pastor the person that is paying your bride price? Is the way the pastor come, the preaching, the lecture, the words that they give to women. Like you said, some people misinterpret words. Some people don't even listen. They'll tell them to do something, they're doing another thing. You understand? It's the way they get the information wrongly. So what I would say to those women that do that, they should just stop. They should stop because they're not in that should I say generation now? Because that was our back parents doing those things. Even most parents don't even do that self. Most parents don't do that. So I would say they should stop.
They didn't tell you.
They shouldn't be respecting and be calling that, or be kneeling down and be calling that, all those things.
I've seen it play out.
Okay.
I've seen it play out. Why I even brought it up is because I've seen my own parents, I've seen it play out on other people's parents growing up, how they respect the pastor
more
than even our fathers. And those things really get our fathers worked up.
Yes, that word you say, see finish. That's when that see finish is entering. You understand? Because they've see their husbands finish to the end. They're not more giving their husband
what else can we do?
Respect. What I would say to the man is that you should have a deep conversation. There's this strong thing, there's this chemistry when it comes to having a deep conversation with your spouse. When you you already know your spouse, you know what that person wants, you already know your love partner, you already know what the person wants. So what I would say is that they should have that conversation and ask her to stop acting that way. And if she refuses, I think that's where she involve third parties. That you're involving your therapy or the family member, you should come and talk to her.
So much information for today's podcast. Anyways, thank you very much, Stella, for joining us.
All right.
Hope you join us next time.
Of course.
All right. Thank you. Bye. Yeah.